we have quite a number of apps we use for phone graphic design, majorly because we can't find an app that can fit everything. Each app has specified area of strength and then area of weakness. So but for most of our designs we are going to be using the PixelLab app. So in this video I just want to show the interface of the PixelLab application. So if you go down here where you see all these down buttons there, you see the and the A figure, you see the other shape figure, and then you see two square figures, and then something like a wand with stars at the end. Okay, so each of these have their own features. Like the first one with 3 cycles, this one that we are now that I just clicked, is having where you have default projects. These are different project templates. You will not really need them much. Basically you just start with this template like this. Once you are in your design application, you just rearrange it for your own use. By the way, this is the premium version of PixelLab. The normal version of PixelLab, which some of you have, is the blue one. That is the one you'll find on Google Play Store. There are other PixelLab versions, other ones that are made, that has premium versions that have extra features like extra fonts and other features too that you will need. Then you go to the next one. Your A is where you add text and you work with anything as regards to text. So like this now, you see that once I clicked on this text, you see that this has shown extra distance. So these are all extra tools that has to do with text. Okay, like if you come to edit, you see your default, let's say design tutorial. Okay, so this is your design tutorial. So these others are effects that you can use for it, like relative position. You can have your center, then maybe you want to rearrange it to align it. Come to align and make it centralized. Therefore see that the spacing between the design and the tutorial is much. You can then reduce it, depend on our need. Okay, so but the point is that this is your place where you have to do it anything as regards to your text. Then here, like this place now that I'm clicking at the bottom, is any place you have to do with your shapes, your images and the rest. So if you see your stickers here, you see that once I clicked on it, my sticker appeared. Okay, so in other they might not have some of these features here, some of these stickers, like this different lighting. So this is just one of the extra features that this one has. Okay, so this is my lighting effect. So let's put it there. Okay, so any element apart from your text, you add them at this box here, this dialog spacing here. So you have your color. Let's use the red or orange. Okay, so this is where you see your color. So anything that has to do with your images, effects that are this. Okay, if you click out, you can import your pictures here. You can import this picture. Then whatever I want to do with the picture, I can do with it. So you see your this thing. You see your crop feature. You can use it to crop. the image to what you want. So I can leave it here. Okay, so you see that my elements are being added with this particular part. So now if I should, you see draw, so I can use it to draw whatever I want to draw. Then you see your shapes. Any shape I want to add, you can add it here. Then whatever, okay, this, then you have your dossier and then your arrow. Okay, then this last part is the background. Now let me delete this image, so I can change my background and put a color here, or I can use a transparent background, meaning that all these places you have your boxes, your check, your white and ash, there's nothing that's going to be there. Okay, then I can put an image. This is the size of the background and everything. So these are the different places where you have your tools that you need in your PixelLab to use. Okay, so let's look at the up part of it. This thing is your layers. Now when you talk of layers, it's like if you have your books stacked to each other, but then they are plain to each other. Now the one that is on top will come up, the one that is below will come below, and then the rest. So let me delete them. Now you go to your image, we'll add this. Let's add this pink. Let me change the background to black. Let me use red. Okay, then I add another image. I go to my shapes, I add another one, and I use, let's say, this color. Then I add another one, go back to shapes. Let's say I use the same color, but let's make it yellowish. Okay, so you see that these three images now, by the time you come here, you see that each of them are on different layers. This one is on top, this one is in the middle, this one is under, and so that's what this place is all about. So from here I can work with each and every one of them. So you will see this red line on this one, meaning that I've selected it. I can click the I button to to make it visible or invisible. I can lock it, meaning that I cannot move it, I cannot do anything with it. But if I unlock it and I select it, you see that I'll be able to use it, I can be able to move it. But then by the time I lock it, I can't do anything with it again. Okay, then this now I can use it to increase the size. Coming down here, increase the size, reduce it back. Okay, so then since it's still selected, you'll see my other features. I can come to the opacity and reduce the opacity, meaning how bright it is, how transparent it is. Okay, so those are a few characteristics of your PixelLab app. Here you save your project. You can save as project, you can save as image, so I can export it here using save as image, save to gallery, save as project. I can decide whatever name I want to save it as, first design. And so anytime I want to open an image, I can come to these three dots and go to, okay, for those that not see where I went to, I can come to these three dots, click my brush and come here. So if I open it, you see my first design. Okay, or I can come to these three cycles, open my project, and then I'll see my work there too. Okay, so this is like your intro, then your zoom. You zoom in, you zoom out. Your your square, your grid lines. So your grid lines, you can use it to arrange your work, to organize it. This is what we use for alignment and composition. As we design and use the app, we get to know more features about the application. Okay, see you next video.